here with your recap of science, 7th grade science instruction for Thursday, October 15th and Friday, October 16th. These 2 days, we have wrapped up our discussion of cell organelles. We worked through today's warm-up questions, which helped support that learning and help prep you for the test. We then in class did the October 13th through 16th homework. If you need a recap of those explanations, it's linked here for you. We then did a quick test review where we reviewed the major organelles. So those are cell membrane, which lets things in and out of the cell. That is the mitochondria, which provides energy that the cell can use. Cytoplasm, which gives the cell shape and protects all the organelles, keeps them in their places so they can do their jobs. And then the vacuole, which stores material, water, waste, nutrients, etc., till they can either be used or removed from the cell. And then finally, the nucleus, which is the control center for the cell, controls all the cell processes, but also contains the DNA, which is the blueprint design for the cell. We talked about how there are some differences in plant and animal cells. The two organelles that a plant cell has that an animal cell doesn't are chloroplasts, which absorb radiant energy from the sun and convert it to chemical energy during the process of photosynthesis, and a cell wall, which works in conjunction with a full vacuole to give the plant support and structure, because plants don't have skeletons like we do. So they need another way for them to have structure, and that would be the cell wall working with the vacuole. We also talked about cell theory. Has 3 parts. Cell theory is a widely accepted definition or explanation of the relationship between cells and larger living things. Cell theory has 3 parts. The first part says that all living things are made of cells. The second part says that cells are the basic unit of structure and function for all living things. And the last part says that all cells come from pre-existing cells. They come from other cells. We have some scientists that are famous for their work with cell theory. First is Robert Hooke. He discovered and named cells. And then we have Schwann, who discovered that all animals are made of cells. And that one's easy to remember because Schwann sounds kind of like swan, which is an animal. And then Schleiden, who is not swan or Schwann. So he discovered that all plants are made of cells. And then finally, Virchow, who discovered that all cells come from other cells. So we just kind of reviewed that material a little bit before the test. We took the test. So if you haven't, please do that. And then we'll be having a retest Tuesday during class. Then for homework, I asked you guys to watch a video reviewing chemical and physical changes, and then interact with a simulation about chemical and physical changes, and then review energy transformations. All of that is material that you had in 6th grade, so it should be pretty easy, but I want it fresh in your brains because we have a lot to do next week with photosynthesis, which we're going to call upon all of this previous knowledge to learn photosynthesis. So that's all I've got for you. Hope this gets you where you need to be. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.